है ना, इसलिए we had put equals to for that reason only.
Okay, sir.
Now even we are live on YouTube. Do one thing, Aryan, just share the live link in the group also. There are some people who had messaged me that we are not able to come online on Zoom. So kindly share the live so that we can do it that time with you. So if you can share that live link in our group 21 days challenge वाला उसमें कर दो. Acha, there is no sheet I have prepared for today actually for day 7. I will share it by tomorrow for today's. But so if you can share that line in our okay, so I think I have this line started. Okay, now see what we are going to do today is we are going to discuss what we did yesterday, and I will take up the problem which I had shared with you on day 5. Not
Excuse me, sir.
yes,
Uh,
Rahul.
Sir, actually, I know few people who want to are interested in this challenge, 21 days Excel challenge. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, they are late for the
Not a
challenge.
problem, but they can still join. They can continue and then they can cover up. See, we will have 2-3 days ka holidays in between, so they can
Yeah.
cover up. Otherwise, they can join from now also. Starting का जो उनका रह गया है, they can watch the videos and cover it afterwards also. Okay, because the purpose is learning. So how कितने भी लोग आए better है. जितने लोग interested genuinely, invite them and ask them to attend the live session. If they
ठीक
can join today also, you can share the link. If they are comfortable, they can join from today itself.
ठीक है सर, मैं बोलता हूँ.
हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल. So let us do. Acha, anyone who could solve the day 5? I think Vedika, you had messaged कि you have used SumIf to solve this.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
I solved it, sir.
You also solved it using decount or SumIf, Akshay Kumar.
Decount also I have used, sir.
Okay, great. So would you like to
I
show us
solved the
how you
two
have done?
parts. The third one was not possible for me.
Okay, okay. So, Vedika, would you like to share your screen and show us how you could do it?
Yes, sir. So just wait for few minutes.
Okay, okay. और अक्षय आपको मैं पहले वो बना रहा हूँ, आप अपना स्क्रीन शेयर करो और जो आपने डिकाउंट वाला फंक्शन लगाया, लेट अस सी दैट, उसी को मैं एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगा, आप बस अपना स्क्रीन शेयर करिए. इज अक्षय कुमार देयर? इधर चला. So he might be joining my laptop. Okay, so Vedika, you can now share your screen first. Those who
So
are
I'm also joining to laptop because I have joined from phone.
अरे don't join from. अच्छा, if you are joining from home, then you must be practicing on laptop. Okay, not a problem. So now join from laptop and share your screens. I am sharing my screen till then, and let us discuss what was to be done. And once you are ready, then you can tell me. You can message in the chat box. I will allow you to share your screen. Okay, so this was day 5 challenge. Day 5 question. Sum between two dates. Some until end of the month, and some with multiple criteria. These were the functions which I had asked you to do. So question number 1 was sum revenue between two specific dates. So 1 जून से लेके 15 जुलाई के बीच का रेवेन्यू निकालना था आपको. इसका आंसर क्या आ रहा है? Those who could solve it. किसी का हुआ है ये? Divya Mishra, could you do it? अच्छा, how to do this from 1st June to 15 July? Not a problem. Not a problem, Irene.
So the answer was 205740.
2057
5740.
40. 4
0
0
2057.
205740.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, how to do it? How to do it? Can you share your screen, Vedika, now? Are you on your laptop? Or you can just tell me the formula what you used. Is
Sir,
equal
I
to
have
sum
shared
if.
you my file. I have shared you my file because
Oh no
Zoom is
no
not
no no!
responding.
Pivot was not to be created. Pivot थोड़ा ना बनाना था. Pivot बना के किया तुमने.
No, I have shared you my file.
अच्छा, you have shared me your file. How you have
Yes,
shared
sir.
on WhatsApp?
Yes, sir.
Can you share in the Zoom chat to me directly? Not to everyone, but to me directly in the Zoom chat because I'm not using WhatsApp on my laptop. So can you just send me again on the YouTube on the this thing? Sorry, my Zoom chat. I'm just sending you a hi. Just reply on that. Okay, there is a file button. You can click on it and you will be able to. Second, he is saying Kashish 287209. Kashish, which formula you have used to get the answer? Sum if only.
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
Okay. So how do we do it? Sum if range. So in the range, we will select the date column. In the range, we will select the date column, comma. In the after the range, what do we select? Criteria. So what do you put in the criteria?
Sir, I have shared my sum if formula, which I used to find.
Okay. I am just copying your formula and pasting it over here. You are also getting the same answer, 205740. Akshay Kumar.
Let me just check it.
But in
Yes, sir.
same. Okay. But I think from Zoom chat, you cannot copy paste. It's not allowing me to copy paste the. Let me try again if I can.
Oh, shit. Sir, the first formula is for month.
Okay. I could copy it. Okay, just give me one moment.
Sir, the first formula was for month. The second I have said is for the first.
Acha, this
Between
is for
two.
the one. Okay, this is for the second one. Okay. Now you shared one more.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is for the revenue. Yes, you are getting the same answer. Correct. Now see, guys, how we have to do this. Basically, we have to use a date function in between. So he has used sum ifs. Why sum ifs? Because there were two dates. One 1st June से लेके 15 July के बीच का sum निकालना है revenue का. So we will have to use sum ifs. Okay, Vedika has also shared the sheet. So let me download that first. Okay, now see. Yes. So now what we need to do is sum ifs C4 to C30.
C33.
33. That is the entire range of date column and comma. Criteria range 1. So in the criteria, what he has given is the same range A4 to A33 greater than is equal to. Okay. So sum ifs. Okay. So the first is sum range, that is the sales column. Second one is the date column. In the date, he has put greater than is equal to, and there was a catch. बस इसी के आगे वाला जो पार्ट था ना वहीं पे इंपॉर्टेंट था. तो what he has done, he has used greater than is equal to and date function. Date function उसने क्या किया 2018, 6, 1 लिखा. Now let me show you how separately it will work. So if we put is equals to date. So if you write directly date na in the sum function, suppose I use sum ifs and sum range I will select C3 or C4 to C33, that will be the entire sales region, sales area. Then I want to have the date column. So C4, A4 to A33. Now I want to find out whether it is greater than is equals to. Now this greater than is equal to should be in inverted commas.
Before
Then-
greater than equal to, there should be a comma, sir, to specify it is the criteria.
There should be a,
After A33, there should be a comma so that it can say sense it as criteria.
okay, yes. Correct. But no, in the criteria we have to put it together, na? So A4 to A33 is a range. But
Yes, sir.
what
Criteria
is the
range.
range? In the criteria, again, we have to write A4 to A33.
No, sir.
Acha, okay, fine.
Any-
In the range, it will select. Sorry, my mistake. It in the range, it will put. Now we have to test whether this particular range is more than 1st June 2018 or not. Okay. So for this, what I will do is, इससे पहले भी तो कुछ आएगा लेकिन.
No, sir. It will check whether the date is equal to or less than.
अच्छा.
And in between, we have used and symbol, so it will verify both the condition and it will
ठीक
show
है.
us the output.
हाँ, तो अगर मैं डायरेक्टली डेट टाइप करता हूँ ना, तो it will not treat date as a date. Suppose I write say 1 June 2008. I'm just giving an example, okay? So if I type this, okay, and this becomes my criteria 1. Okay. Now my second criteria would be less than is equal to ampersand for and 15 July 2018. Here also I have to do 18, not 8. And close the bracket. So it is giving me an error. Okay. So this
Sir, you have not entered double quotes after the second day.
I have not put double quotes after.
Sir, last day, sir. 15/7/2018.
No, I have not put the criteria range also again. So A4 to A33 I have to put comma. And here also comma. Okay, so it is giving me 0. What we have done, that we want to find out the total of C column. A column में date है. Date should be greater than 1 June 2018 and it should be less than 15 June 2000 July 2018. But it is not reading this date as a date. Now,
Sir, I have used date only without using date function. Yes, sir.
So how it is working? But you use pivot table, na?
No, sir.
We are putting in the sum function. In the sum ifs you have put. Similarly,
Yes, sir. Yes,
it is
sir.
working. So how did you put?
Yes.
You put
Sir,
in
after
inverted commas.
putting the yes, sir. After putting the criteria range, I have just put the double quotes greater than equal to sign, then the date, and then close the double quotes.
एक मिनट.
Right.
अच्छा, in the double quotes you have put the date
Yes, sir.
along with the sign.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great. So yes, so if you put them in double quotes, then it will treat this date as a date. If you not put double quotes, then it will not treat a date as a date. So to identify the date as a date, we can use the date function also. So this is also correct. This is also simpler. But if this you do not catch this, then what you can do, what you could have done is date, and then you can manually put 2018, comma month is June, and day 1 is this. So it will return this as a date. So we could have used the date function also. Otherwise, this is also perfect. Correct. Similarly, same formula we can copy paste. And now just one change we need to do, that we will just use that same method. So the value here should be 15 July, the first date. And what is the next date? The next date should be 1 August.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Sir, if in the first from 1st June 2018
But
to
I'm getting a
15th
different answer over
2018.
here from yours. Just a
So
minute.
it is 287209.
Hmm? Just a minute. The date is greater than 15 July 2018 and less than 1st August 2018. Okay, that is also right. A420. I'm getting this answer 303330904. What are you getting, guys?
It is the right answer, sir. I also got the same answer.
Sir, I also found.
Yes. So who was telling me this answer 287209?
So it's mine only. So like I have got this answer 287290 because I have taken it as less than 1st August 2018. I have included 15 July. Like I have taken greater than equal to 15 July, but only less than 1st
No,
August.
why less than? Because two means
Because
till that date.
so
Acha,
so
in the
if you
last,
see the
in the
date,
last, it is taking 1st August. So that is why you must have put not put equals to sign. Is it?
yes sir.
हाँ ठीक है लेकिन हम वो ले रहे हैं ना उसमें मतलब कि ठीक है both the this thing is correct. If you don't put, then you will get this answer. If you put equals to, then you will get different answer. So the first, see here also 15 July is common. 15 July is here also, it is here also. 1st August is here also, it is here also. तो यहाँ तो ये 15 जुलाई इधर आ सकता है या इधर आ सकता है तो अगर इधर ले रहे हैं तो इधर नहीं लेंगे so one place you have to remove the equals to sign from. It depends on you where you want to put. And what is the last answer?
So it's 6,33,479. That is 633,479.
479.
9.
Okay, in this you have taken 1st August, right? Is equal to your put na in the formula.
Yes, sir. 1st August to 15th September.
Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir.
ठीक है. So everyone understood this, how we have to write the formula for this. The formula is already there in the chat box. You can
Yes,
copy
sir.
and you can use. There are two methods of you doing it, either using the rate function and without using the rate function also. Now about for the second one, now what you did in for the second one, Vedika?
Sir, just like the first one, I have only changed the dates. Like I have taken the first date, 1st June, and the last one is 30th June. So it will count all the entire months, the entire month.
No. It was written June 18 here. So how you have mentioned June 18 in the formula? That is what I'm asking. We
So
want
I
to
have not mentioned June 18, but as I know that we have to calculate the revenue for the entire month
Acha,
of
so you
June.
have put
So
1 July to 31st
one,
July in the date. Okay.
yes sir, yes sir.
Okay. I understood. But correct. So what could be the other way? Or is this the only way? हमें जून लेना था तो इन्होंने जून को इंटरप्रेट कर दिया ऐसे बट और कोई तरीका हो सकता था सम इफ लगाएंगे यहाँ पर ओनली वन कंडीशन इज दैट इज द मंथ रेंज सो रेंज में वी विल सेलेक्ट द डेट सेम रेंज A4 to A40
सर डेट से अगर मंथ को निकाल सकते हो मंथ एंड ईयर को सिर्फ एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकते हो डेट
correct that is what I was looking for so what you will do is you will insert a column over here or we will have a helper column here उसका नाम हम देंगे month and we will use the month ka formula and we'll extract the month from here. Okay, so basically this was required. So you can extract the month. There are 4 months: June, July, August, September. And then what we can do is instead of using the date column, we can use the month column now. So here we will put the formula is equal to sum if range. Now, I had taught you that we can name the range also. So what we'll do is we'll name these ranges so that it becomes easy. Alt Control. What was the shortcut key to name a range? Control Shift and
L.
F3. Control Shift L is for filter. Control Shift F3 if you remember, guys. Control plus Shift plus F3. F3 is a shortcut key to apply name ranges. Okay, this is for name ranges. So now what is the benefit of creating a name range? What is the use of creating a name range? Is Shefali there today? Shefali is not there. Gurjot, name range का क्या benefit होता है?
You can directly written in formula, directly write that in formula.
Correct. So now we can type SUMIF and we can write
Sir, just one
range.
another in that first sum. I have used SUMIF with concat, so I can change date and it will change sum automatically.
अच्छा,
Instead of double quote, I have used concat greater than sign and then date. So if you change the date, it will change sum automatically.
एक मिनट. Can you just repeat what you are saying? I will use it over here. Is equal to SUMIF. SUMIFs?
Some ifs.
Ifs, yes.
No. Some if only will work. Some ifs is not required. Some if. Sir, my idea was that my logic was that I have first create first sum that greater than 1st August 2018 whole database sum all data. So it will
Okay.
give me data sum of all data greater than 1st August. And then I have minus greater than sum of 15 September. So it will
Okay.
give
Yeah,
me
that is
between
also.
data.
हाँ, समझ में आ गया कि first you have taken the entire sum, then you have subtracted the before
हाँ,
sum, and then you
हाँ,
get the between ka sum.
हाँ, yes.
Yeah,
So
we
it will
can do
give me
that.
between data, and I have used concat. So if you change the date, sum will automatically change.
So how you have used concat? That is what. So you can tell me the
Sum
formula.
if,
I will show you.
then in range select the range of date, column
Okay,
A to
I
A,
have selected date.
comma, criteria. In criteria, written concat,
Concat. Concatenate or concate?
not only concat,
Okay.
start, bracket start.
Yes.
Then in double quote greater than,
Greater than.
comma, and then F8, that 1st August 2018. So F8
Okay, F8. Okay, fine. And then.
and bracket over, and in sum range select the revenue, comma, in sum range select the revenue column.
Okay.
Now bracket close, enter. It will give me sum of all greater than 1st August.
Okay, if I select now, if instead of 1st August, if I put 15th August, so it will give you the revenue for 15th August to 15th September.
No, 15th September is not there. It will. This is given. This is giving revenue greater
Up
than
to
15
the
August.
last,
Up
till
to
the
the
end,
last. Up to the
up to the
last
last
date.
date. Okay. Fine. And then what you add in the formula? Minus
Minus.
sum.
Copy the formula, sir. Copy the above. Copy the formula.
Okay.
And then minus sum if, and in F8 write G8.
Okay, instead of F8, I will write G8, and less than it should be or greater than.
No, greater than only.
Okay, greater
because
than only.
I want
Okay,
to,
fine. Yes. Okay.
the minus is behind. So
Got it. So we need to, and minus we have to put.
but sir, sum if we have to return, and first sum we have to cancel.
Sum
There is
if,
a sum.
yeah.
If instead of if, we have to return sum if.
But it
By
is giving me spell
pasting.
error. Okay.
Pasting. Yeah, if second function there is a if return, there is a sum if.
Okay, sorry. Sum if. 371, 720. But we have changed the date, so we'll put this date 1st August. So 589, 784. Are you all getting this answer? So this is another way of doing it.
And sir, I have used that D sum also, data sum.
I have given the formula in the chat box for those who wanted it for concatenate, how you have used concatenate, and decount also you have done. Okay.
D
So
sum.
for decount, you must have created the criteria table like this.
Sir, only two criteria table, but date and date. only date.
Date and month, only date.
Only date, but 2 times.
Two
Date
times,
written
okay.
2 times.
So
So
I
it
can
will
write date.
apply
Okay,
and yes.
okay. Okay, and in the revenue, let us route D count. Database. So in the
D
database,
sum.
you select the entire
D
table.
sum.
Huh?
D sum, sir.
D sum, huh? Because you want sum. Correct. So we will select the entire table. Comma. Now in the field, I should select revenue. Comma. Criteria. So it is giving me total revenue now. Now what should I write in the criteria? Suppose I want to calculate the first one. 1st June 2018 to 15th July 2018. Not giving the answer.
You need to put greater and less than sign.
Where? Before the date.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how you have to
This
do,
one is
guys,
great.
for D count. This is how you use D count. Everyone note here. This is how you have to use D count. See, if you practice, nothing is difficult. It was not that difficult also. D count. D sum,
Yes,
sorry.
sir.
D sum. But you have to remember, see, criteria means that you have to give the criteria. So in the date, we will write down greater than 1st June, and in that date, we have written 15 July. Suppose I want to include 15 July, I can type is equals to also. In that case, I have to put equals to in inverted comma, I guess. Equal to and greater than, less than, both I want to use.
No, sir. Less than equal to put, it will work.
Less than equal to. Yes, okay. And if you put only equal to, then it was taking that only, okay.
Equal to will not work because it is end condition. So there is a not 15/7/2018 cell. If you put only equal to, and if you put 19 June 2018, it will give you result only
Okay.
equal to, and 19 June 2018, it will give you result 44,196.
Okay. Got it.
It is a end condition. Like advanced filter, it is working in DSUM also.
Right. Got it. समझ में आ गया. And if you want to use or, suppose if the revenue is on 1st June or the date is 15 June, suppose we want to, समझ नहीं आ रहा है. Okay, आर्यन. चलो मैं समझाता हूँ वापस से. किस को समझ में नहीं आया पहले? Be very frank. See, it is something. It is not that you will get in one chance. If you're not getting, you can write down not getting. I will repeat. जिसको भी चाहिए कि मैं repeat करूँ, you can write down repeat. I will repeat it. See, D sum समझ में नहीं आया, sum if समझ में नहीं आया, नहीं समझ आया. हाँ, चलो एक चालू करता है ना, सब लोग repeat. I know that.
Sir,
I will repeat D sum. So let me repeat D sum. Okay. Now see, what we are doing is we need to understand that we are putting a criteria over here. Okay. Now what is the criteria? That the date should be from 1st June to 15 July. So from 1st June, that means it should be greater than 1st June. So I'm just writing greater than 1st June 2018. This is the first criteria. Okay. Then what is the second criteria? The date should be up to 15th July 2018. And this I put together. So it will take both these date inclusive. It will take both these as a criteria. Now suppose if I write it over here. Okay, I'm just doing one small change in the formula and see the result now. Okay, so first let me show you this way, and then I will do some changes. Now we are writing D sum, open bracket. Database में I will select the entire table, this entire table, comma. In the field, what I need to select in the field, Aryan, what should we select in the field? What we select in the field? रेवेन्यू जिसका टोटल निकालना है वो सिलेक्ट करेंगे रेवेन्यू. And now what is the criteria? This is my criteria. So dsum is first you have to give the date, a database, entire database, column A से column D तक. Then we put the criteria where both the dates are written, and then we put the field, and then we put the criteria for the dates. Oh, sorry, I have not put 2018 properly, I guess. Okay. Now why we are getting 0 over here? This is greater than, this is. Okay, we have to put less than is equal to, correct. We have to put less than equals to also. If you do not put less than equals to, then yeah, it will not work. Why put greater than sign? See, if you do not put greater than now, then what will happen? It will take it as 1st June. But we don't want to calculate only for 1st June. There is no date as 1st June. We want to have all the dates starting from 1st June. That is why we are putting greater than sign over here. I hope now everyone understand this concept. Have you
Yes,
understood
sir.
now, Aryan? And why less than?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, why less than? Because you want to find out till this 15 July. We want to include 15 July also. That is why less than is equal to. Now, suppose I want to find out from 1st September to 10th September. Everyone do this. September 1 to 10th September. What is the sales? Give me the answer in the chat box. From September 1 to 10th September. What is the total of sales? From 1st September to 10th September, what is the total of sales? Now I have to change the criteria. So my criteria cannot be K4 to L5. Okay, so the criteria was different. Now it will be different. So it will be K5 to L5 and K3 also. So K3 to L5. Okay. And what I will do is, for the timing, I will just delete this. So you will not get the answer. See, whenever you are using dsum, you have to put the criteria at the right place. So I will just put it over here. Are you all getting 105405 for 1st September to 10th September? Sales from 1st September to 10th September. What answer are you getting? Are you all getting 105405? Same. One person has said same. Adisha, आपका हो गया? Those who are there, have you all done? Kirtad also says yes. Rahul, Akshat, Akshay Kumar, Sagar, Chandan, Dipali.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, for criteria, we will take both the dates, no?
We are taking both the dates. We are taking 1st September to 10th September. Now see, suppose I want to tell you my answer. What I can do is, if I want to check my answer, we will put a filter over here. We will select the month of September. Okay, in the filter, I will select manually September. And there are only 2 dates in September. So these are the dates. If you see, select them, you will get 105405 over here. So that means the answer is coming right. 105405 is the right answer. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you change any date from here, suppose I want to find out from 1st June. So you can put greater than 01/06/2018, and it will give you the sales up to 10 September. If you put 15 September, it will give you all the complete sales. So last date क्या है हमारे पास? Last date 4th September ही है. So we are getting the same answer. Am I clear to everyone? Is it clear? Okay. Now suppose what we do is we just change this to and we'll put it over here. Okay. We just change and put it over here. Now everything is same. Now instead of putting the criteria as K3 to L4, I will put L5. Now see what happens. And what we'll do is, if I remove everything, I'll get this sales. Now I'm putting one date over here. Let's say 7 July 2018. Okay, 7 July 2018. Now, why we are not getting the answer for 7 July? Just a minute. K3, K4, let me put K4. So we are getting 86,973 because on 7 July, these two sales are there. These two sales are there, which I'm highlighting with yellow color. On the left hand side table, you can see on 7 July, these two sales have happened. So in दोनों का total करेंगे तो we will get 86,973. Now let me take two more dates. 25th July. Okay, 25th July. Now suppose I want to find out what was the sales on these four specific dates. These two specific dates. So I'm putting one more date over here. 25th July 2018. And in the criteria, I will change the criteria to include K5 till K5. Now see, the answer has changed. 1,76,789. Can anyone tell me what is this answer? How this number is coming?
7 July plus 25th July.
Huh?
7 July plus 25th July.
Correct. It is the total of these four number. It is the total of these four number. Can you see 46,000, 39,000, 59,000, 29,000? And there is one more very good thing in Excel that is called as formula auditing. If you want to find out where this number is coming from, what you can do is you can go to formula and you can click on trace precedent. ये कभी यूज में लिया है आप लोगों ने? Have you ever tried this? Have you ever tried this, people?
Yes,
सर
sir.
एक बार दोबारा बताइए.
Yes, sir.
देखिए दोबारा बताता हूँ. हमने क्या किया? We had gone to this. I want to find out how this number is coming. Okay, I see the formula, but I don't understand. Okay, I want to find out how this number is coming. So what I can do is I can click on formula tab. In the formula tab, there is a function called as trace precedent. Shows arrow that indicate which cell affect the value of the currently selected cell. Use control and this square bracket to navigate to the precedent. Okay, तो पहले हम इस पे क्लिक करते हैं. तो देखिए 4 तीर बन के आ गए. There are 4 arrows you can see. The first arrow is pointing at 46,000. Second arrow is pointing at 39,000. Third arrow is pointing at 59,000. Fourth arrow is pointing at 29,000. Okay, now let me change from 25th to 26th. See what happens now. 25th की जगह मैं 26 डेट सेलेक्ट कर रहा हूं. ठीक है, ये क्राइटेरिया वाइज था तो यहाँ चेंज हो गया ये. ठीक है, यहाँ वही नंबर है, इसको हम क्या करते हैं यहाँ पे भी चेंज कर देते हैं. तो we'll change this from C14 we'll make it C15 and C16. Now see what will happen to the arrows. Arrows have gone. Now click on this trace precedent. Now do you see that the arrow shifting to the date 26, the number which are on date 26? These arrows have shifted. Can you see that? So this is called as trace precedent. Trace precedent.
And sir, how to remove it?
How to?
Remove that trace precedent.
How to remove the trace precedent? So the same way, there is an option called as remove arrows. So it will go. Okay. And there is trace dependent also. Now, what is the meaning of trace dependent? Suppose I derive one number from adding this number and this number. Okay. Now, when I come here and I go to trace precedent, it will show me two arrows कि this number and this number से मिलके ये number बना है. लेकिन आप ये पता लगाना चाहते हैं कि ये नंबर किधर जा रहा है आगे, like where this number is flowing to. You can click on trace dependent. Okay, what number is dependent on this number? So this number is dependent on this number. Now when you click on this and click on trace dependent, it will again show two arrows. But these two arrows are showing us that 187 and 289, both number makes this number 474, 340. I hope you have understood this. Okay. Now, this also we did. Last part of this challenge. Sum revenue for the month by app, multiple criterias. Okay. Sum revenue for the month by app. Sum revenue for the month. Can you repeat the formula? Okay. So this was the formula for sum. It was simple. What we did is we extracted the month from the date. हमने month का function लगाया यहाँ पर और month निकाल लिया, month का number निकाल दिया. और फिर जिस month का निकाला है, so I'll put one formula over here. Sum if range में I will put date, comma, criteria will be my month July. So July 7th, I'll put 7. ठीक है, but I will not put I will not use date, I will use month column and 7, and sum range will be my revenue. So here I get the answer 424, 357. This is the answer. And now I can copy this formula down and make it 8 and 9. 8 and 9. Okay, guys. Now everyone clear with this? Shall we move to the last part? Yes or no? Yep. Okay. Sum revenue for the month by app. Now there are two criteria. One is the date. Second is the app. We will use decount also here. ठीक है, इसको हम decount से करते हैं और देखो कितना easily हो जाएगा ये dsum से, sorry. So what we will do is we'll put the table here and we will use it doing dsum. So using dsum. We can use sumifs also, but I'm using this function. ठीक है. चलिए. So here I will put date. Here we have to use app. Now I will write down month over here and I will write down revenue over here. In the revenue, we'll put the formula. And what I'm going to do is from the date, we are going to add one more column which is called as month. And what I will do is I will extract the month for June. It should show the 6 months. So what I will do is let me put the month function here and see if it is working or not. So you will think it is not working, but it is working. It is showing me January. Now let me convert this into a number. You will see the numbers over here. Okay. So what I did, I applied the month formula in this date. Okay. So now it is showing me numbers. Now I want to find out the revenue. So now either you can use sum ifs, sum range. Sum range will be what? Revenue, comma, criteria range 1. Criteria range 1 will be month. Criteria 1 will be this month. Criteria 2 will be app. And criteria 2 will be this app. And that is how you will get the answer. So in June, there is no game sold. In June, you can see in June, there is no sale of game. तो जून मंथ में गेम नहीं है इसलिए 0 आ रहा है और सितंबर में भी गेम नहीं है इसलिए 0 आ रहा है, बाकी टोटल ये आ रहा है. If we take a grand total, you will get the grand total also. which is
Total
11,26,420. This is the grand total. Now let us do the same thing. This is the formula. I'm copying it over here in the chat box. You can check it for your reference. Now the same thing I'm going to do using DIGSUM. So instead of the date, I will put the criteria in the month. That is okay. So let us call this as a. So there are only month and app, which is the criteria. So first, let me write month first and then app. Okay. Now what I can do is I can simply copy this and we'll create a drop down list. Okay, so as to make this dynamic, and this I will call it as a criteria. So I'll go to name range, formula, name range, and we'll create a new name range. So we'll say case studies 3, CS3, case study 3. This is a third case study. Okay, it will not take number. So we can say CS. This is the case study. So I'm calling it as case study. So is equal to DSUM database data table. No. So we'll select the database as A3 to D33. Is it A3 or A4? I think it is A4. Okay. A3 से A34, including the headings I have to select. So I'm selecting the same thing. Now in the field, what should I select in the field? The sum, the revenue basically. So this revenue, comma, in the criteria, I will write down CS and close the bracket. So it is giving me total revenue, which is matching with the total revenue, 11,26,428. Everyone comfortable till this? यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आ रहा है? Same answer we are getting.
Yes,
This
sir.
and this. Now I'll just create a drop down list for month. So Alt A VV is the shortcut key for creating a drop down list. In the list, you will write down 6, 7, 8, 9 because there are only 4 months. So there is a drop down list. Now when you change the month, it will change the amount. Okay. For any month, you can calculate what is the total sales. Okay. Now, with the month, I want to find out the app also. So I will create a drop-down list for app. Alt A VV. This time I'm not going to type. This time I'm going to select the source. So there are 3 apps I can see: utility, productivity, and game. And all the lists are repeating. So I'll select these 3 names and I'll click on OK. So here I get utility, here I get productivity, here I get game. So utility in the month of June, it is 44,196, which is matching with this. If I find game in the month of June, there was no sales, it will show 0. So have you understood this, guys?
Yes, sir.
Have you understood this? Okay, now for today, what we have done, we have understood how to apply sum ifs with date, how to apply DSUM again with the database. Okay, so I think now you must be comfortable with all the functions till day 6. Okay, day 7, we have not studied anything new today, but today, before the end of this day, what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete day 6 ka last task. How many of you could solve that? So now I'm coming to day 6 wala exercise. Just answer in the chat box if you could solve the day 6 ka last sheet. Vedika, you did it. So Rahul is saying yes and Akshay Kumar is saying yes. Acha, Rahul is saying ki not started it. Vedika, could you do? Acha, have you shared the sheet with me, Vedika, now?
So I had shared you day 5, but not the day 6.
But not day 6. Okay. Day
And
6
so
completed.
I have
Akshay
only
Kumar,
solved
आपने भी
the
कर लिया. Akshay, you can share your sheet to me in the Zoom. हाँ क्या बोल रहे हैं
So
वेदिका?
I have done only the last one, EX04, because that was only asked.
You did not. You had done only this was. This was to be done, right?
Fourth one.
Okay. Fourth one. You have done na fourth one.
Yes, sir. I will submit it.
अच्छा ठीक है. Now tell me what. Don't give the formula in the chat. Just tell me the formula. Or now what you can do is, what you can do is, okay. Tell me. I will type. If we have to start with if. Okay, what is the logic? What is the logic to be used? Now tell me the logic first. What logic we need to apply to solve this? Okay, everyone read this question, and the question is, it is saying that if the profit is above 1 lakh, then the incentive should be 10% of profit. If the profit is between 50,000 to 1 lakh, then the incentive should be 7%. If it is between 20 and 49, it should be 5%. If it is between 5,000 and 20,000, then it should be 2%. If the profit is less than 5,000, then there should be no incentive. So they have given different slabs. As based on the slabs, you have to calculate the incentive. Yes, Vedika, what logic should we apply over here? What logic have you applied?
So I have used nested if.
Nested if, okay. So how you
Yes.
started your nested if?
So I have written that if that particular cell is greater than 1 lakh, and then
Yes.
we would like multiply the profit into the 10%,
Okay.
and then I have written if it would be greater than 50,000, it would be greater than 20,000, and then a rest 5,000.
Very
That's all.
good.
Simple.
Very good. Akshay Kumar, you have also done very good, very perfectly. Akshay Kumar has also done. Okay. Now, I think Akshay, तुम मेरी क्लास में थे पहले जब मैंने ये वाला शीट कर.
So your voice is not audible.
We use sum if over here, Vedika. Any answer for this? Why
So
we
please
could
repeat
not?
because your answer.
Huh? Because?
Sir, please repeat the question. Actually, your mic was mute. I could not
Okay,
hear you.
okay, okay. So my question is, why can we use sum if to solve this question? Sum ifs.
So which question?
Yes, same questions. The same task, can we do it using sum ifs?
Sir, actually, the day 5 or day 6, because your screen is only showing day
Acha,
5.
okay, okay. Now, what you can see on my screen now?
It's freeze.
One second. What can you see now on the screen? Can you see something on the screen? Is my screen moving?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it's visible.
Now. So this problem can we solve using sum if? That is what my question is.
No.
Why?
So because sum if is used if we have to calculate the sum of the numbers, but here we're not calculating the sum.
Okay. What else? If suppose we have to calculate the sum, then can we use?
For sum.
When do we use sum ifs? When there are multiple conditions to be followed,
Yes, sir.
we check. But in this particular question, there are multiple conditions, but can cumulative conditions be satisfied in one go? क्या इसमें एक साथ बहुत सारी conditions satisfy होगी या एक
Sir,
बार में एक ही condition?
sum if use नहीं होगा sir. I think
नहीं.
because
क्यों?
sum if और जो ifs का work होता है वो similar basis पे होता है.
हाँ.
सर जो sum ifs है and जो ifs है वो same basis पे run करता है. Like अगर false है तो we can
No,
put
if use होगा, if तो use हो पाएगा.
Yes,
Sure.
if can definitely work. Ifs can also work. But the point is, why cannot we use sum if? Because suppose, okay, let me clarify this because this is the important question and everyone should understand this. Suppose if I ask you, then in this particular data, actually this is a very good data. This exercise 4 data is very important because this is having multiple parameters in the data. Suppose I ask you that give me the total sales done by segment. Okay, so now this everyone has to solve this. Thus, the segment should be government. The segment should be government. I'm just typing here and I'm increasing the font size so that everyone can see. So I'm giving some condition and you have to find the simply the sales ka total. Okay. Segment should be government, country should be Germany. Okay, country should be Germany. And the product, the third condition, the product should be Montana. So I've given you 3 conditions. Okay. Now, if I ask you, can you use if function to do this? What would be your answer? And can you use sum ifs also for doing the same thing? What I want is, I want total sales. I want the total sales based on these 3
If
parameters.
cannot be used, only sum if will be used.
If cannot be used. If is not to be used. Sum ifs can be used. And if I can show you using if also, then Acha, can we do something like Acha, can we not include sum in the action of if all these conditions are true, then take the total of the sum. Will it not work? Just a thought.
You mean to say that under if function, we will add some function.
Correct.
So that will be possible.
That
That is possible.
That will be
Is-
possible.
that will be possible. So let's do it. Let's do it. We are going ulta. Matlab, what is the need to do it? But to revise if function and to make it very strong, we will do it. Okay. Chalo, let's try this, everyone. You can try it with me, and we will use some if को change करके if के साथ में sum. ठीक है. So I'm starting writing the formula. Okay, and this will actually clear the concepts. So is equal to if. The first logical test we need to apply is in which column? Segment. In the segment, what we need to check? Government. Okay. So we will select the entire range of segment, and let me give a name to this table also, this range also, name ranges. So I will select the entire table. And in the entire table, I will say Control Shift F3. In the entire table, I will do Control Shift and F3. Control Shift F3. Correct. Now I will write the formula of if logical test 1 segment is equal to government. So I am selecting government from here only, comma. Then what? Again, if country is equal to what? What country we are looking for? Germany,
Germany.
comma. Third if. What is the third if? Product. Product is, we are looking at Montana. Now, if all the 3 conditions are true, then what should happen? Then what should happen? Sum should happen. Of what? Sales column. Okay. And if all these conditions are not true, then what should happen?
Please repeat because in between your voice got lost. I think I have network issue from my side. So please repeat.
Okay, I will repeat. Now see, what I have done is I'm using if condition and we are testing whether these 3 conditions are matched or not. What are the 3 conditions that we want to test? Okay, just let me complete this, then I'm repeating. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'm
Yes.
just highlighting the conditions. I'm just highlighting the conditions. So this is condition number 1, this is condition number 2, and this is condition number 3. Okay, this is condition number 3, this is condition number 2. There is a spelling correction over here, PRODUCT. Okay, now I put this condition if segment is equal to A5, that means government, country is equal to B6, that is Germany, and product is equal to C11, that is Montana, then do the total of sum of sales. And if all the conditions not met, then give me a 0. So when I did that, what it is giving me? It is giving me a spill error. Now, why we are getting a spill error?
So because I think you have selected the entire range.
Huh?
So because you have selected the entire range. And we have not used if by selecting entire range, rather particular cell.
Sir, it will work only row
So
based.
we
So
have
I
segment
think it will not
If.
work in
entire
you want
concept.
to get sum of database.
Correct.
It will only work in a row wise. So if you want to take, then again you have to apply sum if on the basis of condition of if. If you apply if, so you need to add one column that if all three conditions are met, give 1 or 0. And then you need to again apply sum if or D sum. So sum if will only work here, not if will work here.
Okay, okay.
So I have one query. So can
No, no.
we,
Yes,
like
yes,
we have
yes, yes.
written,
Okay, let me show you one more thing. Before I answer your query, let me show one more thing. See what is the result of this. Let us understand what is happening. Okay. So when I copy paste this formula over here, first I'm getting false. Why I'm getting false? Because in this particular case, government is there, but country, the second condition is not matched. Third condition is not matched. So I'm getting a false over here. Do you understand? I'm getting a false over here. यहाँ पे I'm getting a 0. यहाँ पे I'm getting false. But here I'm getting some number. Here I'm getting some number as a result of this function. Some number is coming. But how this number is coming and what is this number? That we
so
need to
this
check.
number is the total sales, and since we have met all the conditions, government, Germany,
It is the same of whole data.
It is the sales of whole data. Correct.
Sum of all data sets.
Sum of all the data sales. Okay, okay. Not the only those three conditions ka data set ka total.
No.
Correct. Okay, fine. So that means sum if function will not work here. Okay. If and suppose if I use and in between instead of using 3 times if I should have put something like this also. If के अंदर and use करके if I write all the three conditions, ठीक है? And then if I write sum and close this, then what will happen?
It will give same result.
It will give
Same result.
same result. Yeah, I have to close the bracket for and also. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, because see if works only in oh no, it is giving me 0. Because see what it will do is it will check only A5, B6, C11, 1 this thing. C sec in the entire it will not check. So if can we use only in each row, individual row. We cannot do it in a data which is common. Okay. Just a minute. There was one more suggestion to put A5 into dollar, but it will not make any difference, I guess.
Dollar will constant that. So it will give 0 in all the cells.
Yeah. It will give 0 in all the cells. So better to use some ifs, but we'll not waste time on it. I've already wasted some time because I
Sir,
wanted.
one more question. I was not there in 10 minutes, but instead of if we can use VLOOKUP also for a percentage. Hello, I am audible. Hello, am I audible?
So you are audible, but I think sir network has some network issue.
Okay.
Sir, you are not audible, sir.
Am I audible now?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes.
Sir, I am audible.
Yes,
Am
sir.
I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible. Yes, Harshal, you are audible. Tell me.
Sir, can you we can use VLOOKUP also for the percentage. When there is a slave-wise data, VLOOKUP will be useful. Instead
No,
of
no, no,
if it
no.
will be
I
easy.
want to calculate the incentive first. I want to calculate this incentive amount. Ki what incentive to be given? And there is a
Yeah.
slab for the incentive. So if the profit is 1 lakh, then 10% bonus to be given. So this
Yes.
is the bonus rate. This is the profit.
Yeah.
So there
Yeah,
is a
sir.
slab.
It's
So
slave. When there is a slave, you can use VLOOKUP.
Acha, you want to see that you want to say that we will add one column of bonus percentage. We will
No,
have
no,
that
sir.
percentage and then we will
We can
calculate.
merge that in incentive column also.
Acha, tell me how we will do it. I'm not
So
using
first,
VLOOKUP here because
first
I've
write
not
down.
got it. But still, so how
So
to
first write
use?
down VLOOKUP formula. Then we will apply bonus into incentive.
Okay,
Sir,
fine.
I don't know in descending order. I apply in ascending order. So first convert that data in ascending order because true condition will work. Okay, I think it will be work in descending order also, but
So
apply ascending order first.
sales you want me to put in the
No, no,
sentence.
no, not sales. Only sir conditions. Commission conditions. 1,05,000.
Okay,
That
okay.
is
So VLOOKUP you want to VLOOKUP?
VLOOKUP true condition.
No, first write sales.
No, 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 sir. VLOOKUP is not based on sale. It is based on profit, right?
Sorry, profit, yes.
Sales will not be there, and 5,000 to 1 lakh will required in ascending because true condition will give the between data. So try true condition. Otherwise, we need to sort the
But
data in ascending order.
actually अभी नहीं करते इसको because everyone will get confused. The audience is not doing VLOOKUP.
Okay. But
So
sir,
let
just
us.
give try. VLOOKUP is working in descending or not based on true condition. I have applied in ascending condition. It is working. Just
Okay.
I don't know that it will same.
You can share that you can share your working with me. I will check and then we can discuss it separately. Okay.
Okay.
But right
So I
now,
have uploaded that file same on.
okay, I will check it. I will check.
Statement.
I will check. I will check. Okay, now let us. There was one thing that we could have done in this particular case. What I am understanding is that we can introduce a column for bonus. Okay, we can introduce a column for bonus, and we can say if the profit is more than 1 lakh, then 10% bonus to be given. So here I want to calculate ki what profit percentage is applicable for this profit. Okay. तो आप लोग मुझे देख के बताएं पढ़ के कि 16,000 अगर किसी ने कमाया है तो उसको कितना बोनस मिलना चाहिए. What should be the bonus rate for a person who has earned 16,000 of profit? Answer in the chat box or you can unmute and answer. Yes. कितना परसेंट होना चाहिए?
2%.
2% because for a range between 5,000 to 19,000 it is 2%. Correct. If it is if it is 1 lakh, then it will be 10%. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll put a if formula, if, or we can use a VLOOKUP also. VLOOKUP, lookup value is this, comma, array. We'll put array over here, column index 2 and 0. but I think so Harshil, it will not work over here.
No, sir, will work. Put one true condition will work, not false condition.
Acha, we
True
need
condition
one.
will work, and in ascending order it will work. Descending order it will not work because one
First
true
I'm
condition.
okay. I have to sort this profit and bonus into ascending. That is what you are saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so just give me 1 minute. Yes. So basically, जो इतना बड़ा if लिखा है ना, उसकी जरूरत नहीं है. If we know VLOOKUP. Okay. Now those who do not know VLOOKUP, there is no hurry, there is no worries for you. ठीक है. आप एक बार समझ लो. It's a very simple formula to understand. ठीक है. It's a very simple formula to understand. What we have done is we are looking for, we have a table which is 5,000, 20,000, 5 lakh and 50,000 and 1 lakh. अगर 5,000 तक बोनस है तो 2% दे दो, मतलब 0 दे दो उसको. 5%. 5 के ऊपर अगर 20 तक है तो 5%, 50 के ऊपर 1 lakh तक तो 7% और 1 lakh के ऊपर है तो 10%. Now what I've done is I've used VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP will look for this profit in this range. ये 16,000 कहाँ फिट हो रहा है? ये 20,000 के अंदर फिट हो रहा है. तो 20,000 के सामने कितना परसेंटेज है? 5 और 20 के बीच में फिट हो रहा है तो 2% है. तो इसने यहाँ पे आंसर निकाल दिया 2%. We will freeze this range because when we copy the formula, the range should not change. L5 में से L कॉलम इधर रखेंगे, 5 के पास से हटा देंगे, and now we will drag this column. Now see, here NA is coming because we are not put कि 5 के ऊपर क्या होना चाहिए. तो एक काम करते हैं, यहाँ मैं रख देता हूँ 0 और इधर भी कर देता हूँ 0%. And let me change the range for this. And इसको हम कर देते हैं Q5. And let me put the formula. Okay, now you are getting the right answer. So what answers are we getting? तो इधर देखिए, any one profit you select. Suppose I am talking about this 1,36,000. उसका profit percentage, उसका incentive कितना होना चाहिए? 10%. वही आ रहा है. अगर हम देखें 20,000 के ऊपर अगर किसी का प्रॉफिट है तो उसको कितना मिलना चाहिए? 20 के ऊपर he should get 7%.
सर
No, sir.
एक्सलूप एक बार ट्राई करें
5%.
हाँ, 20 से लेके,
एक्सलूप
हाँ 20 से लेके 40 तक
5%.
5% है तो सही आ रहा है बिल्कुल. ठीक है. If we put let's say 63,000, if I put 63,000, so it is 50 between 50 and 1 lakh. So the rate should be 7%. We are getting that answer. VLOOKUP will also be उससे भी हो जाएगा, XLOOKUP से भी हो जाएगा, बट VLOOKUP इजीली लग रहा है ना. XLOOKUP की जरूरत नहीं है.
एक बार ट्राई करें.
चलिए, XLOOKUP, lookup value is this. Now instead of table array we will select lookup array. तो इसको यहाँ पे select करते. This is the lookup array, comma, this is the result array, and we will select value of not found. So we will write down 0 or dash in this particular case, और बस close कर देते bracket. Sorry, here also match mode में हमें देना पड़ेगा exact match or nearer smaller item. Let us give -1. आ गया देखो, उससे भी वहां पे -1 लिखना पड़ेगा तुम्हारे को. And we need to freeze the range. So we need to freeze these two ranges. XLOOKUP से भी आंसर आ जाएगा. आ गया है. We need to understand कि when to use what. तो यहाँ पे ना exact और smaller, मतलब ये 1620 के ऊपर और नीचे कितना भी हो तो रिजल्ट आ जाए. इसलिए वी आर नॉट पुटिंग एग्जैक्ट मैच बिकॉज एग्जैक्ट नंबर तो मिलेगा नहीं, कम ज्यादा हो सकता है, इसलिए -1 काम में आएगा. बट इससे ज्यादा आज पढ़ाओगे तो ऊपर से जाएगा. आई थिंक वी शुड स्टॉप हियर फॉर द डे. ओके, दिस can be used by using if function also, which I've already shared in the group chat. You can write this formula and you can try. If you do not get the answer, tomorrow we can discuss about it. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
सर आपने भी ये बताया कि अबाउट द बोनस, सो इफ इक्वल मैच हम कब लगाते हैं, कौन से केस में लगाते हैं? मीन्स अगर हमें
इक्वल
Exact
हम तब
condition.
लगाते हैं, मान लो हमें ये चेक करना है, सपोज हमने ऐसे करा कि कंट्री कंट्री and I want to give a particular incentive if the sales is made in this particular country, ठीक है। तो हमने कहा कि हम बोनस देंगे, लेकिन जिस कंट्री में जितना सेल हुआ है उसके हिसाब से बोनस देंगे। तो मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा कंट्री और परसेंटेज। अब कंट्री में नाम आ रहा है लेट्स से कनाडा एंड जर्मनी। सो कनाडा को भी आई डोंट वांट टू गिव एनी बोनस, बट जर्मनी आई वांट टू गिव अ बोनस, एंड सिमिलरली अदर कंट्रीज आल्सो एज वेल, ठीक है। नाउ मैक्सिको, फ्रांस, Mexico and France. These are the 5 options that we have in the country name. These are the 4th, which is the 5th one. 5th one is USA, United States of America. So I'll just copy this. ठीक है. So suppose the person has made the sales in this particular country, then it will will be entitled to a bonus as per this rate. So suppose this is the condition, then what I will do is I will write down X lookup or V lookup, whatever you want to use, X lookup. And the lookup value will be what? Country. तो country वाले column पे जाएंगे and we will select the country, कि which country it is. So we'll select this country. Okay. Then lookup array, where we have to look for this country? Here, comma, what percentage we need to give? This, comma. If not found, then you can say dash, comma. Now here we cannot use less than, more than, because it is the alphabet, it is a number, so we have to use exact match, and we'll close the bracket. So Canada was not getting any percentage, we are getting 0. Here we are getting 2%. I have not freeze the range, I have to freeze the range. Now if I copy paste the formula, I will get the answer. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? यहाँ डैश क्यों आ गया? यहाँ डैश इसलिए आ गया क्योंकि यहाँ पे मैक्सिको लिखा था, ठीक है, और मैक्सिको में 5% है। वेट, तो आई एम नॉट गेटिंग आंसर फॉर मैक्सिको।
जहाँ जहाँ मेक्सिको लिखा है वहां वहां भी आ रहा है मैप, नीचे भी 0% के बाद भी डैश आ रहा है जो नीचे
The
टेबल के
font needs to change.
आ गया।
आ,
वो
आ
कुछ
गया।
टाइपिंग में कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है कई बार, ठीक
ओके
है। एक्सेल भी सटिया जाता है थोड़ा टाइम बाद। इतना काम में ले लिया मुझे, अब सोने दो। ओके, सो वी आर गेटिंग these answers. Now we will keep up to the time. So I'm stopping this session over here. ठीक है. If you have any queries, you can put in the group also. See, this challenge will make sense only to those who are solving on a daily basis, who are attending the live session. ठीक है. Vedika, about day 7. Day 7 में we were supposed to do, I think, or not or and or. Okay, we will do it tomorrow. Don't worry about that. Nothing will be missed. Okay. Today there was no assignment. It was just a free day for everyone. So I think those who are attending, they are regular in their assignments also. वो लोग solve कर रहे हैं. Those who are not, those who are attending the live, now it is the 7 days. You are attending since 7 days or maybe 5 days, 4 days. I have one request for everyone. You are doing all the tasks. Share your experience in the group. 2 lines, 2 लाइन बस, आपको जो लग रहा है कि ये सेशन इससे क्या बेनिफिट हुआ आपको, just write about it in the group, because what I want is, I want that everyone should feel we should have more audience. Okay, तो अभी जितने लोग नहीं अटेंड कर रहे ना, they should also feel motivated कि हमें आना चाहिए, and it makes a difference. क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? बहुत फर्क पड़ेगा अगर am I audible?